Yo. Oh, shit. We got John Brands.
Yeah, hell yeah, we do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of people think we didn't, but we're like, ha!
We did.
Got him.
Fucking did.
Yeah, we sure did. I was about to say diddled, but I don't want to be on camera saying we sure diddled.
No, we didn't.
We sure didn't diddle.
So my beard is getting thick.
Yeah.
But
Wait, are you Rogaining it? Nice gains. Rogaines. Nice gains, bro. Bro. Hang on, I gotta.
sorry, I'm gonna let you. I'm clearing out. I'm gonna let you. I'm gonna let you go.
I'm just on fire.
You've
bro.
got
bro.
on fire. Is it self-immolating?
Yep.
On fire like a Vietnam protester.
Yep. Accurate.
Audio check.
Yeah. Audio check.
So my beard is big now, and I don't like it, but we are covering Iran a lot. And so in
got
YouTube
it.
thumbnails, when it's like the latest on Iran and I have this beard,
Yeah.
I look at that thumbnail and I'm like, this motherfucker knows about Iran.
Yeah. Well,
that beard tells a
you
tale.
know, I did think it's odd. Now it makes sense that you start every politics with.
Go on.
You know, I
What
forget.
is
You,
it?
you do it
What
so
does it
much
start?
better than I do.
What does it start with?
I mean,
I'll do the teletype.
Yep. All right. Nope. Nobody knows. I mean, nobody knows nothing.
Yeah. Is that offensive to call to prayer?
Oh, I don't know. No, not.
They want more people doing it.
Yeah, that's true.
So why don't you honor the why don't you honor Islam by doing the call to prayer?
Whoops. Back at it again. Do y'all make videos still or just short lives? Somebody ain't watched the last two videos, KR4LRA. By the way, shouts out to the upcoming video. We got another Josh Ness joint. We're going on a shortwave safari all around the world.
Clicking here,
Including
clicking
Iran,
there,
which sounds like-
shortwave safari.
Two mullahs for every boy.
Too real. I say. Look up the guidance on that.
Yeah. You know what you could do, Ryan, is you could push that arm a little bit farther forward. There you go. Yeah, look at that. That's a shot. Green bag, contractually committed. This agent will be proud.
Oh my God! By the way,
That's a fine looking shot.
that is a fine looking
That's
shot.
a good shot.
Hell of a shot.
Shot. Yeah.
Gonna have to be remote for the bones.
Oh,
Fun little trip.
fun little
tomorrow.
just here and back.
Lip-a-doodle.
Yeah. Yeah, we can make more progress on the World's Greatest Con site.
I was trying to deploy it from my phone, but I didn't have the GitHub thing set up.
All right, you ready? Beard maxing.
Yeah, you have a lot of catching up to do.
Yeah.
And if that's true, there's a lot of new thinking to do.
We've all got some new thinking to do. I gotta re-listen to all that.
No, that's one of those lines that's like burned in my head.
Yeah.
Forever.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Take us in, good sir. Oh, it's Tuesday night. And you know what that means. It has got to be go time for a great night As always, here live in Austin, Texas, I'm Brian Brushwood, joined, as always, by the inimitable Justin Robert Young.
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Hell yeah.
Did I tell you about the fucking illegal coolant that's coursing through the veins of this studio?
You told me that in consultation with your lawyer,
Yeah.
that you
First they
found
dug.
out
Yep.
that while what runs your AC
Yep.
is illegal to buy.
Okay. First of all, none of that's true.
Okay, well, this is
Yeah.
what I know, and
Okay.
then you can
All right.
critique it. It is illegal for somebody to tell you that they can't service your machine.
Yeah.
And so you told also I'm allergic to facts.
Illegal facts.
Illegal
If there's
facts.
illegal talking about illegal current is in and
Yeah,
of itself
allergic.
Allergy.
So yeah, you told the people, the AC people, I know my rights, officer.
Yeah.
And you need to come in here and fill my machine with coolant.
Did I tell the whole story on the air at all?
I don't think so. No.
Okay. So in order, first of all, roll back the machine last year where I gave up on, first of all, local legends. Don and Bonnie bought AM radio ads for 25 years on 590 KLBJ here in Austin, Texas.
Yeah.
Their trustworthy voice showed up all the time. And then when something went wrong, I ended up calling Fought Service Company. Boy,
Can you
were they.
repeat one of those ads?
I
Or
don't.
did they have a jingle?
I don't remember. You know what? They did the sponsored, so it was always the local DJs talking about Don and Bonnie Fott.
Gotcha.
Right? Then they would do this the ad reads. And then sure enough, they're legends, and they serviced to this place a lot. And then the company got sold to another company who I won't say their name.
Got you.
But same company, probably the same culture. It was fine. And then the year after that was somebody gave me the hard sell. This was about a year ago, last summer. The engine went out, the motor, right? And I'm like, patch it. You got an old busted one put in there? And they're like, well, yeah, $1,000 something, but what you really ought to do is press the new $35,000 install, no money down, something per month, hard sell. Behind it, talking about like old illegal coolant, can't, bad. You could be weeks, could be a long time, could be this.
But you had previously had a relationship with this company that was like, no, you're here. I will always call you.
Right.
When you tell me it's time to switch, I will switch because you have bought all of the trust in doing it. And then some ne'er-do-well rolls in and is like, well, I think it's time. And you're like, you are not trustworthy. You're giving me bad juju.
Well, yes. And also he literally didn't listen when I was like, I understand you would like me to make a $35,000 decision while under direct. Yes.
Gotcha.
And I was like, I don't think you understand the level of trust that you're eroding. And it's like, I understand, like, I have clients who are HVAC companies who I give all this advice. Let me explain how you're coloring outside the lines and all that stuff. But
Color me bad.
Eventually, I wanted to sex him up. It was a whole thing. But so at that point, eventually I got the guy to install a new motor. It was a $1,200 fix. Lasted a summer. Asshole blackjack paid off. It was great.
There we go.
Right? This summer, I'm like, that company, whoever bought them, has eroded all the trust, dead to me.
Yeah.
Dead to me.
Out.
Also, I understand this coolant is illegal or whatever, but I know that illegal coolant is out there around, and they say they can't technically do it, but that guy taught me off for free. Good guy, before the company got sold or whatever. So I say to ChatGPT, I'm like, hey, what's the story on this illegal coolant? Yeah, give me the real. What do you hear around the
scooperoo,
campfire? Right? And it says, well, many unscrupulous companies will tell you that the coolant is illegal. And I'm like, are you saying the coolant's not illegal? They're like, well, the rule is you're not allowed to build in America new systems that run on this coolant. That is the extent to which illegal. And it's like, wait, but you can't buy or sell the coolant? And they're like, no, you can totally buy and sell the coolant. As a matter of fact, they're legally required to service your existing thing. And it is against the law for them to pretend or indicate that they cannot and use that as leverage to try to encourage you to buy a new system.
How amazing is it that we
all know a guy now?
That we're pinning the entire economy on hyperscaling data centers that can be different versions of Vincent Vega from the opening of Pulp Fiction.
Yeah, right there. That's a right they don't have in Amsterdam.
Yeah.
You
See,
dig it
that's
the most.
That's the right the AC contractors don't have.
Yeah, right? I'm telling you, baby, you dig it the most.
So it's illegal to build it.
That's right.
But it's legal to buy it.
Right. But if you want it cold, that's that's what happened. So I call first of all, I'm like, I say, who is the closest AC service place to my address? And it says, oh, LOL, they're literally down the road on your same street. And I'm like, great, bring him in.
Okay.
Guy shows up, and I was like, so you're just down the road? You're like, no, I'm from other side of town. We're all over the place. I'm like, motherfuckers, are y'all a ghost kitchen of AC places? Like, do they just have fake AC companies all over the place? And then, I'm like, whoever's closest, you're just down the road, and a person's here, and so anyway, I don't care. I'm like, hey, as we both know, you are legally required to give me that coolant. He's like, well, it could be whatever. I'm like, I agree, it could be. However much there is, it took 7 years to get to this point. So however bad the leak is, I'm pretty sure I can get 1 more year out of it. And it's like, well, you oughta. Sure, I oughta double down on these 5s, but I'd like to split them, officer. Am I being detained?
Yeah.
This is all one metaphor. And then
a simple bit.
He's like, well, it'll be $400 a pound for this illegal coolant. And I was like, great. That sounds like less than $35,000. And then turns out, well, it was only $225 per pound. So it was only $1,200.
That's the only thing moving out of the strait. Is the
is the illegal coolant.
The illegal coolant is just they're on fucking cigarette boats.
Yep.
Zooming through the mines.
We got Miami Vice theme playing in the background. Yeah. Anyway, it's been nice and cool. Let me see if this is... No.
Oh, Mr. Coolant?
No, somebody's selling debt.
Damn. Selling debt in this day and age?
Yeah. People don't like it when you say, no, I'll not be purchasing debt from you. They're like, but it's an opportunity to buy debt?
Yeah.
Don't think so. I'm all filled up.
I'm homegrown.
Yeah. I'm like, tell you what, I'll sell you cocaine if you will commit on this recorded line to buying cocaine from me. You know what? In fact, I'll sell you some debt. You can. I offer generous credit terms.
I offer you a white label product.
Yeah. Here, smell that. Smell it harder, longer.
Yeah.
Feels good, right?
It smells like debt.
All right.
You better pay it off.
Now smell this. That's illegal coolant. How does it feel? Pretty cool, right?
I'm a real KFC Taco Bell. I sell cocaine and coolant.
Yeah.
So now we're rocking and rolling. It's pretty frosty in here.
Yeah, not as frosty. So there was a brief moment that it wasn't getting as cool as I'd hoped, as fast as I'd hoped. And so during Cord Killers, I ran to check and see, like, motherfucker, if I open this up and it's all frozen over, then that means asshole blackjack went the way it's supposed to go.
Yeah.
But so far, it just seems like it's fine. Everything seems fine. We'll find out.
I mean, thankfully, it's been a pretty mild temperature.
Yeah, which makes me a bit
far.
annoyed that it's not colder in here. Because
you want it colder? It's pretty cold in here.
Yeah. Well, I did a whole walk. I don't know.
Was that supposed to make it colder, or you were hoping that when you walked in it'd be colder?
Yeah, but
Gotcha.
my body is hot because I walked around the
You hoofed
property.
it.
Yeah.
A lot of rain.
Yeah. Keep it coming.
Keep it coming, right?
Keep it coming.
I haven't been here a lot over the last couple like week and a half.
Yeah.
But I heard it was like raining every day. It's
Yeah.
apparently we're in an aerial flood warning.
Yeah. I
When
think
did
it's
that happen?
what, aerial flood?
I didn't ever hear my entire life, and I lived in a very rainy part of the country.
Yeah.
The term aerial flood.
I still don't know what it means.
Neither do I.
Ryan, have you heard of an aerial flood? Have you heard of an areola flood? That's hot MILF action. When the ladies are pregnant, they cause an areola flood. Pew, 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 pew. The illegal coolant, yum, 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 cocaine, cigarette boats, streets of Ormuz. I got them all. I got all around here.
Empty the file.
Yeah.
It's just going to keep going until breakfast this morning. Just everything.
We're going to loop all the way back to your beard.
Brian's going to go. Brian, at a certain point, Brian's brain just tilts and it just starts the fire his entire day.
Yes. I'm like, United States, Panama, Mexico, Canada, Haiti, Jamaica, Peru.
Oh, shit. Yeah, I don't know. When did they invent these terms?
I don't know what aerial flooding is.
I assume it's just raining really hard.
Yeah.
But, like, I don't know whether or not it's a phrase that if you guys haven't heard it, then it definitely is just a new phrase.
Okay, I got a question for you.
This is like silver alerts.
Okay, I have
Go
a
ahead.
cursed genie question for you.
Go.
Austin,
Yeah.
here's the devil's bargain.
Yep.
We can have 100% water security. The lake always is at full,
Okay.
but it never, ever rains. There's always, everything is fine.
Yeah.
It just never, ever rains.
Hard pass.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, what?
Would you go for
no,
that?
no, hard pass. Hard
Yeah.
pass.
No, I want
losing
the-
Central Texas thunderstorms. I mean, part of me wants to move to New Mexico just for the fucking epic thunderclouds come rolling in.
No, I need regular rain. So what I've realized is that we really only had 1 year when we moved here in 21 that was more typical to Austin.
Yeah.
Since then, it had been more drought, and largely just because it didn't rain. The Austin rain dome kind of kept the rain away. And so this year, we're pretty much on par with what like an average year is.
Finally, we're matching what the brochure said when you said 1 unit of Austin, please.
Yeah.
And
And
you're
so-
like, this seems a bit different than the menu showed it. Expectations versus reality.
But the biggest reason why I like it is just because whenever it rains, it basically stops the 100-degree combo,
The streak.
the streak. Because I don't think we're there yet. Have we had a 100-degree day yet?
No. No.
I mean, at this point, it's like it's gonna show up at some point. We're playing with
Yeah.
house money now.
Yeah.
Coming up to the end of May.
Yeah.
Like, all right, yeah. Like June, July, August, that's when it's supposed to be hot as shit.
Yeah. Hang on. I just
An
realized.
aerial flood is a torrential rainfall. When do we go away from torrential rainfall?
Yeah, we used to just call it torrential.
Is that like
Wait,
a-
torrential?
Torrential, I heard before.
Yeah. Is
That
it-
just means torrent.
yeah.
Did the MPAA,
Joe- That's right. Yeah.
they DEI'd fucking
That's
torrential rain?
Spectrum.
'Cause they're
Boy,
like-
when's the last time the cable company sent you a stop pirating message?
They don't give a fuck anymore.
Yeah, right?
They're like, you're allowed to do whatever you want.
Yeah.
You're a brave, beautiful person. Please don't find a different way to get internet.
Please don't directly get your movies from space. Space is worse than international waters.
We don't give a shit anymore. There was a time where we were cowed by big entertainment. We don't like. You want to mine crypto? You want to? We'll sell you an app for the Silk Road. We don't give a shit. Order hits on this fucker.
Yeah.
Like we don't give a never mind. Just make sure that Comcast bill doesn't ever stop because we're running out of ways that we have you.
You're like, who wants landlines? I think I'm paying for a landline right now.
Are you?
Yeah.
Damn, really?
Yeah.
What does it look like these days?
I think that's it. I think that
You hook that up?
I think we could, but you know what? That might be interesting. There's a phone jack in the back of the router.
Really?
Should plug that shit in.
That'd be great.
Yeah.
Does it have a thing?
Yeah. That's what. Yeah. Yeah. There you go, right here.
Oh my God. Yeah. And we could just have people randomly call.
Well, that's what I. Yes,
That would be. It had to be super special.
the bat phone.
People would have
for
to-
patrons. Patreon.com/great night.
Yeah.
The hotline. So what I want to do,
And then if we don't like your phone call, we will blacklist you.
well, sure. I mean, or what we could do is we could put a computer in there and have a little robot operator where you pick it up and she goes, operator, and it's like, get me Tom Merritt, and then she just finds how to get Tom Merritt.
Yeah.
That's
Tom Merritt's sitting on a beach,
yeah.
tanning his cheeks.
Do you know what Tom Merritt's doing this week?
What?
He's 2 BTS concerts into the 4 of them he's going to watch in Vegas. He's on a break. He's already done Saturday and Sunday's BTS concerts. Couple days break. Then he's got 2 more.
So he did them in LA and now he's going to Vegas?
All in Vegas.
All in
Vegas.
Just parked up in Vegas.
2 in Vegas. Gonna take a break. 2 more in Vegas.
I guess they're doing the football stadium.
I don't know, but it turns out.
Look up somebody in the chat. Look up where BTS is playing in Vegas.
Yeah. It turns out that Eileen makes money covering it, so that changes the calculus.
Oh,
She's like
because
a
she's a
top
Korean
influencer.
beauty product influencer.
Yeah.
And so she gets paid to
Some amount, like where,
A
however you
nominal, yeah.
enough that this is all a business trip, and enough that it matters to get a competitive edge to have.
So
been
was he
there.
in Vegas when you talked?
Yeah, when we did Cord Killers.
Where are they staying
today?
Do you know?
Yes, at the Mandalegs Bay.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So that is in the football stadium because that's the
That's
hotel
the
you
attached.
stay in when
Yeah.
you walk to the football
Yeah,
stadium.
he hadn't heard of Asshole Blackjack.
What?
Yeah,
All right.
I know. I tried to encourage him to go for it.
You just assume asshole blackjack is a thing that anyone can do.
Well,
But you really do need to know basic strategy and be confident enough in basic strategy
that's
to
right.
make
It does
asshole
only
blackjack.
work if everybody knows you're definitely doing the exact wrong thing.
Because what makes asshole blackjack fun is not a dickhead fumbling around being bad. What makes it fun is the gleam in your eyes you get as soon as you see a thing and then you look everybody in the face and go like, I will be splitting.
Yeah.
And then it's like everybody at the table knows like, oh, this guy is making
This
the
guy,
worst. He has identified the call.
it's like a dipshit on a motorcycle can crash and bang up his body, and that's not very interesting.
No.
He's got to be wearing a cape and flames and stars down the side and announce, I will definitely fly to heaven and not crash at
Well,
all.
because inherent into asshole blackjack is that you are willfully and excitedly wasting money.
Yeah.
So it's like there's an element of like, who gives a fuck? Like this is earthly coin. My reward is in heaven.
Yeah.
Like,
Yes. Artistic heaven. By the way, thank you, BioCow. It's Allegiant Stadium.
yeah. So it is the football stadium. And so you're like, oh, fuck you. I don't give a shit about money. And then when it hits, it's the funniest thing on the planet.
Yeah.
And meanwhile, they are mad either way.
Yeah.
They're mad that you're wasting money.
Yeah.
Because money means something to them. And they're mad if you make money.
Yeah.
Because that should have been their money.
Yeah. Well, I like to think that I'm sort of like Jesus.
Yeah.
That I'm sort of flipping the money tables in this house of worship. I'm just like Jesus was the
That's
original.
often what a lot of people think.
Yeah,
when
they're
they
like
see
so much
you-
like Jesus.
Splitting fives.
Yes.
They're like, Christ-like.
Yes.
Very Christ-like.
I mean, many
He
people
walks
do
in
say,
his path.
Many people do say, Jesus Christ.
That's true.
You've been there.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
No, there are some audible Lord's names in veins.
Lord's names in veins.
Oh, you want to know what? I was going to say, is Tom doing ICS, but they don't really have like the
churn.
physical space
Yeah.
no more.
You just have to go over to
You
Jacob's.
would just, yeah, just hang out with Jacob.
oh,
Yeah. Oh, Tom. Right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yep.
What are you doing? Yeah. Awesome. All right.
oh,
Yeah.
great.
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 BTS? Oh,
awesome.
they were over the house.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Chin soon. Good guy.
Almost an aerial flood.
That's probably close there.
You're about to go into your
John Cook? I don't know. I forget which one is which. No, Tom will. Do you just get random K-pop songs from Tom?
No, that's a good feed though.
Tom will just send me random K-pop songs that he thinks I'll like, and he's usually right.
Yeah.
Yeah, mostly because a lot of K-pop songs that he sends me are Korean singers and producers that are making hip hop songs that would have been on the radio in the 2000s.
Yes.
So it's like it's new to them.
So okay, basically it's like we had early 90s hip hop, and then 15 years later, Australian hip hop was early 90s American hip hop, and now they've handed it off to Korea.
Yeah, K-pop is like 2000s hip hop, but they'll have new artists like come and do stuff. But anyway, they're all like Korean and stuff, so it's different.
Yeah.
You know, they sing in Korean.
Yeah. How does that go again? Two mullets for every boy.
Just saying. A lot of reality in what you're saying.
Truth bombs.
saying that
Very
if-
Christ-like.
When it comes
Changing money,
to
flipping
those
tables.
folks, they ate Epstein for two reasons: his religion and he was slacking on his pimping.
Jesus. All right. 1,000, 2,000. Illegal cooling.
Illegal. Big election day in Texas.
Oh, is it?
Primary.
Who should I vote for?
Well, polls have closed, so
Okay, good.
you are not allowed to vote anymore. That's illegal.
Oh, no.
Stop the steal.
Well,
Brian Brushwood is.
I don't know. I've got this coolant. It's got to go somewhere.
You're going to vote for the guy who topped your coolant.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, it looks like it's a blowout on the Republican side, which was the active primary for Senate. And it will be Ken Paxton versus James Tallarico.
I think Texas is going to get a blue person.
A blue hue.
A blue hue. Yeah.
Abu Dai.
I think that, I think that if I were to bet.
I would bet against you. I would
Yeah?
take your action. Yeah, well, just because it's Lucy with the football.
Well, yeah. I mean, first of all, Texas perpetually pretending to go blue and all that stuff. Yeah.
Now, that being said, the argument for Tallarico would be that nobody, including the vaunted Beto O'Rourke, polled as well as Tallarico has up till now. And the Republican side will likely be fairly divided because there was a bitter primary between John Cornyn, the sitting senator, and Ken Paxton. And Ken Paxton, hilariously corrupt.
Oh, no.
like just there's boy, this guy, his own staff turned him in to try to get him impeached as attorney general, failed. His wife divorced him on biblical grounds.
Oh, he was flipping tables?
Yeah, that was the part of the Bible she was talking about.
Yep.
So yeah, he's got a lot of baggage there.
Yeah.
But he got endorsed by Big Chungus, and
I think
that led him to the promised land, at least against James Tallarico.
So Tallarico is out, or is the Democrat?
Tallarico is the Democrat, and he's Austin.
Yeah.
he is Travis County.
Wait, so that's who will be competing later this year?
He is the Democrat versus Ken Paxton, the Republican.
Yeah. If James Tallarico promises
Mm-hmm.
to not be very democratic.
I'm going to stop you right there.
That's gonna be-
Unfortunately, remember, I don't know if you might not remember this thing, the lockdown Remember when COVID happened in the lockdown?
Well, I remember the documentary with the kick-ass ending where the dudes were shooting each other and the data center got made.
Yeah. God, it just gets better every day, that movie.
Eddington?
Yeah.
The more right it is.
Just, I'm sorry. Like, how did it not win the Oscar? It wasn't even nominated.
Yeah.
But
I think Antifa stopped it.
they did. Took him out, flew in on that private plane.
Yep.
Yeah, he's on tape a lot saying wacky shit that was like really cool to say
Yeah.
during the pandemic. And he's usually in a mask doing it because it
no.
happened during the pandemic. So he's like talking about how there's 8 genders
Oh, no.
in a mask.
In a mask during the pandemic.
During the pandemic. And so
Yeah.
it's like, you know, we'll see though. But then again, Ken Paxton, hilariously corrupt. And he, you know, like, we'll see. It's going to be an interesting one. I do think it'll be closer than if it were Cornyn. But, you know, there obviously was a rupture in the Republican Party or else he wouldn't have gone to this primary.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Yeah. So went to, I'm done with graduation tours.
Done.
A lot of graduating. Green
Yeah.
Day played Time of Your Life. A lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Graduated cylinder. So you
Wait, was that really that was just 5 days ago was the last one of those?
your
Friday.
graduation party?
Yeah. Well, that was
That was
day
less
before,
than that,
That was
yeah.
day before yesterday. Yeah. But the graduation itself.
Yeah, you had a hell of a 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So Penny's graduated.
Yep.
She is now into the real world.
Yeah. I mean, as real as working here is.
Real as rain,
Yeah.
brother. Yeah, that's what some folks working in the family business, what some folks call a life.
Yeah. I'm excited about it though, man.
And then Josie now in that lost summer before college.
Yeah. When everything is, if I remember correctly, it's a confusing time because you kind of know that nothing is important, that the important stuff is coming up, but it feels like something ought to be important. But really,
I
you
remember
kind of know
that
nothing
time as
is.
being like a lot of like, all right, let me hang out with my friends a lot. You know, there's like a little bit of pre-planning. I remember I talked to my college roommate for the first time, which that would be a totally different scenario now. Like I remember I talked to my college roommate once on the phone.
Yeah.
We got sent a piece of paper with each other's phone numbers, and then one of us called the other one and we're like, hey man,
Yeah.
hey.
Hey, we got to keep it short. It is 25 cents a minute to be on this call.
I don't know if it's quite that long ago. But
Okay. That's well, I'm sorry. 1993 here. Real.
I dialed 1-800 collect.
Collect, yeah. Thank you, Carrot Top.
So like now, I mean, I guess you would just get your information and then you could just find them on their socials. You could find their entire life.
Yeah.
You know, DM. You could become best friends.
You're like, hey man, I love illegal coolant as well.
yo, shit. Yeah, my dad loves legal coolant. I guess I'll find out some new things in college.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I remember like, and then I remember being like, oh, I don't know, like everybody's having these parties during the summer
Yeah.
because the parents are like, yeah, okay, hang out with your friends one more time. And then like meeting people that I had like kind of knew, but then all of a sudden it's
But
like,
then meeting them like outside of the high school caste system.
yeah,
Where you're like,
everybody's
oh, wait,
like,
fucking, wait, we were all this cool the whole time?
yeah,
All right.
yeah, I remember that. And then obviously once you get to college, that's its own like slipstream where everything else just kind of like fades away.
Yeah.
The Penny stuff is interesting because that's something where it's like you get shot out of not just the college system, but like the school system.
Yeah.
Which is what you have known your entire life.
In and out. She's in and out of that system.
Well, she always knew she was going back.
Yeah. Yeah.
She is now. I mean, I don't know. Unless I don't know. Do you think that she'll go back for a master's or something?
You know what? I don't think so, but if she does, it'll be on some insano scholarship. I mean, she graduated,
Yeah.
she did all right. Good kid. I'll keep her.
Where does the Brushwood Sovereign Wealth Fund sit on master's degrees? Because
I'm unfamiliar with the term.
You were locked in on the bachelor's.
Oh yeah.
That is
And
that
now
is a
my
birthright.
watch has
Okay,
ended.
there we go. That's what I was looking for.
But blessed
Because
unto you.
I remember when she went. I remember when she went to college. I had mentioned like, oh, like she getting a loan, and you were like, get a loan, get a loan,
get a rope.
yeah, New
Tie
York
yourself
City.
with debt.
But
Boy, that was like that last year where it's just like you're looking at like refi mortgage and all that shit. The rates were so unbelievably stupid that it's like, how much is one of them student loans? Maybe mom and dad can get a little free ride. We'll cover it. But no, we ended up paying for everything.
yeah, ponying up.
Yeah, ponied up. I gave it the office.
Mm-hmm. So, but if she was like, "Hey, Papa, kind of feel like I need this MFA. You gotta let me go ahead and tap on in.
No, I ain't. I mean, well, she can earn. She could get paid in store credit that'll go to wherever,
Whatever she wants. Yeah.
But honestly, I think
But now
she
she is an autonomous unit now.
Yeah. Well, and she is serious about learning, the whole system here and working out with the.
Well, really, I guess what I was trying to get to is that like once you're fired out of the school system, and when you graduate college, you just kind of realize like, oh, this is an unfamiliar thing because you've gone through this thing that is a simulated version of adulthood.
Yeah.
It very much feels like adulthood. And then, at least for me, I remember when I went to go work, for real, I was like, oh, I did not realize how baby deer legs I was. Like, I had a lot of confidence.
Yeah.
I don't know if I portrayed that I was very baby deer legs, but in my head, I was like, oh, this is odd. Like, there's a lot to learn. There's a lot to pick up.
That first year of being out in the real world with like nothing to do except for what are you gonna do? What did you do? Oh man, I guess I got that job at the extended warranty company, at the scam company.
Mm-hmm.
And then I
Excelsior, dear listeners. Go to Crazy Eddie
Yeah, that's
episode of World's Greatest Con.
Yeah. And then from there, I went to Rockwell Semiconductors and tested video games. Best job ever. Specifically, I think I've told this story before, but they were building a new combination modem and sound card, and they needed to make sure it worked with the 500 most popular PC games. So normally when you're doing game testing, you just want to stab your eyes out because you played every, now try doing it upside down. What if you tried tilting your head left and then spam the grenade button? What happens?
Yeah.
But in this case, it was like, play every game for 15 minutes, just long enough to say, yep, it definitely works, and then put pass and then keep going. That was how I first experienced Fallout.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. Tested that one extra hard. There was one system that just kind of was.
There's a lot of kinks here.
Yeah,
I
just
got to
all
really
the
work them
others.
out.
Well, you were waiting for this loading bar. Seems like I could do just a little turn over here. Okay, all right.
Yeah, I had a bunch of friends because in Orlando, EA would hire a lot of QA people out of UCF.
Yeah.
But that was like the worst version of it. That was like, you're assigned to Daytona 500 the game. You need to play a full Daytona 500 thing, but you're only scraping the car against the side of the rail the entire time.
Yep. Yep.
And it was like, oh, this is
That
terrible.
sounds not fun.
Yeah, this sounds
You're
like
that's right. That's
awful.
why it's called work.
Yeah.
What do you want to go get an MFA? Schooling.
Yeah, I went. Well, that was the canonical fork in the road where I decided to forsake my degree and not become a reporter immediately. I would delay it to pursue my dreams in comedy in the Big Apple, New York City.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I went right from Syracuse to my cousin's apartment in Queens, and I lived there for a little bit, and then found a place out in Hoboken, New Jersey, right over the river. And then, yeah, that's where I worked.
Did you work a day job during that time?
Mhm.
What did you do for that?
That's where I worked at P. Wolf and Associates. I don't know if they're still around, but they owe me fucking money for bonuses that they never paid me. But I waited in lines for the Department of Buildings.
Oh shit! For like bullshit paperwork things.
Yeah, the Department of Buildings in New York City is a Byzantine system, and so there's just a lot of like taking a number, waiting in lines, giving somebody a roll of architectural things. They look over it. They either say yes or no, and then they hand it back to you. And so it's like they just need expediting firms was what we were.
Yeah.
They just need
Boy,
grunts
that
to go.
expediting shit. That is fucking third world. Like when I went to Venezuela, it's like, what is this expediting bullshit? Throw money around. Welcome to the new America, where that shit is just how we do that too now.
The good news is I listened to a lot of podcasts.
Yeah.
Because that was...
Who was in your heavy rotation at that time?
I mean, it was not a gigantic field, my
Yeah.
friend. It was a lot of Ricky Gervais, a lot of Harry 2005, like pre-Obama. Good time to be 2005, like pre-Obama. Good time to be an angry Democrat.
Yeah,
things were about to get really good.
Do you remember what your first podcast was?
Had to be Gervais.
I think
Had to be Ricky Gervais. And that Ricky Gervais show, him, Stephen Merchant, and Carl Pilkington.
Oh yeah.
To this day,
Still some of the funniest.
if I were to put my own Hall of Fame and I could just induct episodes, that would be like there would be like there was one where, so like, did you ever listen to it?
No, but I've heard you talk about it, and I know like it's been animated and and it's the stuff of legend.
So I was a huge fan of The Office, of
Yeah.
the British Office, hipster cred, and so I was like, oh my god, Ricky Gervais and Stephen Merchant, The Office guys, have a podcast. This is great. And then Carl Pilkington was this like creature that they have with them, and he's like this dullard to the point where he's such a character, you're just assuming
that it's
that he's a bit, that it's a bit. I still, to this day, I don't know whether or not it's a bit. But the first episode that I remember, they gave him a segment to tell the news.
Oh, and then they were like just brutal to him.
Fucking like the meanest shit, but he's like undeterred. Like
Yeah.
the chemistry is just perfect because like they have an acerbic, like very mean British kind of way of like making fun of him, and yet he is just, it just glides like right off his back. So I remember he was telling a story about how they found a vampire.
Okay.
And he's like, and I don't even want to do the accent because it's perfect and you should listen to this segment. But like, he was like, yeah, you know, they found the vampire, and the vampire had a stake through his heart. And it's like Ricky Gervais and his Ricky Gervais laugh is just like, like, and then like fucking in my head, the way I remember it is him just being like, you're so dumb. You assume
Yeah.
that this is a vampire and not just a brutal murder.
That's a good point. Yeah.
But yeah, so that podcast like crushed it. And then I remembered they were the first to go paywall.
Yeah.
And it was like at that point, it was like, okay, well, I guess I'll never hear you again.
And so you didn't cross that threshold. It was a non-starter.
Brother, that was around the time that I learned what brackets around the numbers of my bank account meant.
Yeah. Yeah. Emphasis. Man, I think what I saw was I saw a video iPod with a 5-minute segment from Good Morning America.
Are we live?
I hope
Yeah,
so.
the stream went out for a second, but we're live.
Yeah, we're live.
All right.
I saw a video iPad that had a 5-minute segment from Good Morning America.
Okay.
And I realized this is TV. And I pictured, even though there's no subways in Austin or whatever, I could perfectly visualize somebody's on a subway watching this. This changes everything.
It looked fucking dumb when people were on subways watching that.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Even though it was cool.
Yeah.
Like, it was very cool the first time I watched a dog shit version of an episode of Lost
Yeah.
on a postage stamp.
Yep.
It was never a regular thing
Yeah.
in any of the subways that I was on in New York City when that came out. And yeah, it didn't really pick up until they were able to like kind of full screen it.
Yeah, I think though I didn't really care about podcasts at all because I had an MP3 player when I turned 25 and it was not an iPod, right? So
Which one do you remember?
it was some Bobo.
The Rio?
No, I did track the Rio. In fact, before there was a Windows.
I had a Rio once and I was like, this is the greatest shit that's ever happened.
Yeah.
And then I was watching the Super Bowl and the iPod commercial came on with the man dancing around. And it's
Yeah.
like your entire.
Take California, 1,000 songs in your pocket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, that's the greatest invention of all time.
Yeah. Yeah. But I didn't, but I'm like, no, I have an MP3 player. Now the MP3 player wouldn't do podcasting because there was no iTunes or any of that shit on Bobo brand MP3 player.
Yeah.
But then when I saw that video iPod, I was like, this changes everything. So I started doing Brian Brushwood on the road. I bought a video iPod and then I'm like, podcasts, tell me more. How do RSS feeds work? Hand coded in Notepad, my RSS feed shit. And then, so 2006, and this would have been when Nate Staniforth was like, Brian, there's a podcast. It's extraordinary. Yeah, I think you'll really like it. His name is Dan Carlin. And so sure enough, I did.
Yeah.
Common Sense and Hardcore History. But then I learned a lesson because back in 2007, I sent him $50. And unfortunately, I have felt square with him ever since, which is terrible. It's the worst thing ever.
I often think that Brian Brushwood is a piece of shit. He gave me $50 a decade ago.
Yeah.
And he's never given me a dime since.
Yeah.
My inner monologue often says the following. Brian, you dog shit cheapskate. You're a terrible man, and I hope you die.
Yes.
End quote.
By the way, Sign in the chat says, and this is not a bit, was the #1 salesman in the entire country of Zunes at Circuit City.
Fucking-
Microsoft sent me a care package.
Hell yeah.
10 out of 10. That's amazing.
That motherfucker facilitated some squirting.
Oh, that's right. Squirting.
Man, these Zunes were squirting.
Oh.
and
were.
it wasn't pee. It was squirt.
Was it an aerial of
Yeah, it was a
thunderstorm?
torrent. Yeah, it was an
Okay.
aerial flood
Yeah.
of information that you could go from one
bits and
from
bytes,
one
yeah.
Zune to another.
Just a big old stream.
Yeah, that was a weird time, man, where Apple was just like crushing it and everyone was like, bullshit.
Yeah.
We can do Apple, and then they all like just hilariously failed.
No,
one
wait,
after
it had to
another.
be before 2006 because 2006 was the iPhone, wasn't it? Yeah. So this would have been around 2003.
No, 08 was the iPhone thing. Was
I-
it 06?
No, because
No, because it wasn't 06. I graduated 05. It wasn't the first. I was in Florida by the time that the iPhone came out.
I had an iPhone when I was doing Halloween Horror Nights in 2007 and 2008.
Look it up.
Yeah, I think that I stood,
I think you might be thinking of the 08 version.
I am yeah. Let's see, chat GPT. I believe it was June 2006 is when the iPhone. When did the first iPhone come out? Let's see. June 29th, 2007. We were
07.
both wrong.
Yeah, 07.
Ah, okay, all is right with the world if we're both wrong. So
Yeah, I guess I was in New York for a year and a half, and then I came back to Florida so we could shoot the MTV pilot.
Yeah. 2006 was when I started doing BBOTR. Yeah. And then that would have been when I saw the announcement for the iPhone. Caught iPhone, reading about it, fever. I will never forget.
All the blogs.
Yeah, 2007, Walt Mossberg releases the first review before it comes out, and it's just basically believe it.
Yeah.
Believe it. It's the real deal. And I waited 6 hours in line. Best line waiting experience of my entire life.
I waited too.
Yeah.
Andrew was at a conference.
And you were a professional line waiter.
I was.
That's
did
how
that shit.
dedicated to
Yeah.
the craft. All these fucking looky-loos, these
Not pro.
legal
Not pro.
free-on motherfuckers. No, they don't show up on their off hours.
Well,
to
at
get
that
in
point,
lines.
I was not in the craft. I was, but I had the skills.
Yeah.
I was being called back like John Wick.
Yeah.
There was an inciting incident, except instead of killing his dog, it was releasing the iPhone.
Yeah.
And that's what put me back in the line.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm thinking I'm back.
Yeah.
And then the local news was recording everybody coming out and buying the iPhone. And I bought 2 iPhones, and one for me, one for Andrew, because Andrew was out of town.
Yeah.
And I held them aloft and I yelled, "Other phones are for poor people."
Whoa. So it began.
Yeah.
And Darren Kitchen felt a tremor in the force.
And he knew to this day. Just so everyone knows, I've been on this. I've been on this shit since fucking apparently June 29th, 2007.
Yep.
Check the record, my friends. Wow, so that means 20-year anniversary next year.
Yeah. So you could get like a giant folding one, or you know what? I bet they do a 20-year anniversary. It's just the same chassis. Have you held the original one in a minute?
It's a stubbers.
I mean, it what?
It's a stubby
Yeah,
little
I mean,
device.
it's
yeah.
tiny and itty bitty. I bet the battery goes for a month if they were to remake
just
it
because
today.
it doesn't. Oh yeah, if you were to put today's battery in that thing that doesn't do shit. Yeah. I mean, I had all of them. I would buy each and every one of them. This is really the first generation that I didn't buy out of spite.
Yeah.
Because my phone got stolen at DEF CON
Oh,
a
that's
month
right.
before the new ones came out.
Yeah.
And they wouldn't give me another one for free, despite the fact that I've been God's most loyal servant.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, fuck you. I guess I'm out. And I settled my like get a new one every year thing. And now even AT&T's hit me up and they're like, by the way, you can get a new one.
You're like,
and I'm
well,
like,
why don't you eat 10,000 illegal coolants?
yeah, I don't know. We'll see where OpenAI's products are, but like maybe I'll get the Fold.
The
will be
Fold
fine.
I'm excited about.
Yeah. Although really what I want is the new, like the Samsung that apparently they stopped selling that
The
Darren
triple
has.
one?
The triple fold. The triple fold is not
It's a bit much.
well, but that's the thing is you got to reframe and not think of it as a phone.
Yeah.
It is a
it's
laptop that does calls.
Right.
And if you think of it like that, you're like, oh, this is a very small laptop.
It's a tiny folio, and
Yeah.
I don't have to take my whatever with me.
Yeah, so it's like I've now combined my thing, and it's like, I don't know, now in like a codex era where I just need like multiple other devices that are running somewhere,
Yeah.
and I can just tunnel on in and get all that shit going. Like, I don't know, that might be the way to go.
Yeah.
Maybe just like super lightweight on laptop. Combine super lightweight laptop and phone into one device.
We were talking about like how do you even explain to someone what's possible with whether it's Claude Code or Codex or whatever, and it's like the best analogy we were able to cook up is it's an engine that is also its own instruction manual, and if the instruction manual is too intimidating, it's also a genie that will explain the instruction manual, and your only job is to make wishes. But if that's too intimidating, it will also suggest wishes for you to make. It like that's it.
I mean, like, I don't know. We're gonna put up this website for World's Greatest Con, but like, in any other scenario, the way that I would have put up a website would be to go to a website maker, of which paid us a fair amount of money throughout the year. So I don't want to denigrate. They're all phenomenal. They're all great. But I would have went there and I would have made a bad website that was based on their best guess
Of a
at
template,
the
yeah.
general template for a thing, right? In this one, I designed a website that I think looks good.
Mm-hmm.
And now I'm in the process of uploading it to the internet, which has many steps I am totally clueless on.
Yep.
And each step, I just ask more questions.
Yep.
Until I have a general idea of what the fuck it is.
Yep.
And then we just ship it. But every step of the way, I say, because I am a child of the internet and I can see all the coders in our chat room right now, whether or not you're typing, the hairs on the back of your neck are standing up because you have lived your entire life being terrified of shipping dog shit code.
Yeah.
I've never once in my life have I thought, boy, would be bad if dog shit code got shipped. But I do know that that's a problem because I've been amongst you for long enough. So now at every step I say, hey, you're a person who is going to yell at me when I ship dog shit code.
Yeah.
What am I fucking up? And without a doubt, it
Hit
points
full
out
on,
some
it's
stuff.
just like classic mistakes you made here. What did you vibe code this was? Like, yes, you were there.
Nailed
Like,
it.
I don't know. And then the best part is, you show some pictures and it's like, well, it looks like it was generated by by GPT. It's like, 1 second. Be somebody who hates GPT. Excoriate this. It's like, well, first of all, you gotta.
Yeah. So anyway, we'll see. I think this website's going to go up. We don't need it to do a lot. We're not hosting anything on it. We're not pushing the RSS feed from it. Like, it literally is just going to link to the major podcast players and the RSS feed.
Yep.
It's going to host transcripts that
To increase discoverability. Number one problem that we get is fucking fine, upstanding, illegal coolant sniffing people seem to be under the impression that we only did one season 5 years ago, and they are not aware that we've done many more episodes.
Yeah.
We have a discoverability problem.
yeah. And so it's going to be good. But that's what is possible. Is just by asking.
Yeah.
They
say
say
it
my
takes-
new workout plan.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Is to ask it.
Well, no, go ahead. What were you gonna say?
Oh, I don't know. I think I think I've had too much of this illegal coolant.
No, this is my new workout.
Okay.
Today is a 45-minute rolling hill ride with your base at 5.5 miles per hour, push at 7 miles per hour, and all out at 9 miles per hour. We will build, recover, and then finish with a floor core block before one last treadmill punch. The hardest transition is from the
All right, we're going to go 51 seconds into the workout.
Yeah. Oh, so it plays it.
Start this block on the treadmill. Block 3, power surges.
Yeah.
Treadmill. Use short surges at all out
So are you canceling your Orange Theory?
I think I am.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't go there for the camaraderie of all the other people, of feeling all of your bodies moving in perfect synchronicity like little cogs, part of an industrial machine.
There are times where, like, if you're showing up and everybody's kind of in the same vibe, that it's really good. And when there's really good coaches, it's really good. But like traveling a lot, and then also like, I don't know, there's a lot that goes into it, but I don't know. This is pretty good. I made that. That's pretty, I get a new one generates every night.
Yeah.
I did fuck up this morning though.
Uh-oh.
On the end of that block that just started.
Yeah.
9 mile an hour all out. Supposed to be for 30 seconds.
30 minutes?
Something happened in the script, and 3 minutes.
At 9 miles an hour.
3 minutes at 9 miles an hour. No, I did not run it the entire time, but I have.
The human in the loop saved the day.
I'm talking.
You overrode. It
Yeah.
turns out that there's a limit to.
I was talking to Codex afterward. I was like giving notes on like, hey, this is what was good. This is what we need to change. Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
I'm like, never ever
try to murder me.
Like, should there be a 3.5 minute all out at any speed, no
Yeah.
matter what? Like that should not be the case. That is very bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cornyn is out. The senior senator from Texas, now no longer.
Did our episode of PX3 go out already?
It is out.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
out now.
That was a good conversation.
Yeah, we talked about Brian gave his unvarnished opinions on Spencer Pratt's AI ads.
Yeah.
By the way,
I gave advice to Karen Vass.
Right after we published it, Nithya Raman, the city councilwoman who's running against Spencer Pratt for mayor, released an ad that was shot and themed like a high school drama. So 2 very pretty high school drama actors that are doing a high school drama scene where the nerdy girl is being hit on by the jock, and the jock's like, hey, like, let me give you a ride. And she's like, oh, like, no, I can't. And it's like, oh, why? What's the problem? And he's like, no, it's not that. It's just that since Nithya Raman became mayor, and then goes on to why all the public transportation's gotten better with like comically specific details on like, she opened this corridor and this corridor and this corridor. But I think the idea was, and the way I saw it, was some influencer pushing it as like, look, she hired real
people.
actors.
Also did the same bit that was in one of those AI as literal beat for beat. Either she stole or was uncreative enough to,
Probably because they shot it a week and a half ago, and it takes a longer time.
I mean, quite literally, that's what I like. Anyway.
Will jury build in move to the elliptical? Oops, some jackass hasn't moved yet. You have to wait. I've had, so it's only body weight and treadmill.
Yeah.
But I am gonna have to dog food it eventually at a gym where I'm gonna have to go to like the Crunch by my house.
Yeah.
And figure that out. Because right now I'm going to Darren's house, but he's not there because they have a treadmill.
Yeah. Yeah. Because that's all you need.
Yeah.
But at some point, you're going to have to spice it up.
Or I'm gonna have to buy a treadmill.
Would you? Well, I guess it'd save you the travel time. But then you, that's a lot of real estate. And then it just becomes a thing that's there. And ugh.
Yeah. It really depends. I don't know. I'm really kind of on the fence on whether or not like, and this is kind of, I think, a question of our modern world, because if I had actually learned to code, which I didn't, and I had come up with this idea, the sunk cost fallacy alone would be, I should try this as
An
a
app.
business.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I should figure out where I'm sending this out into the world, and I should scale it, and I should do all these different things. Now, in a world of vibe coding where I didn't put in all that, I feel fairly comfortable of like, oh, what if this was just for me?
Yeah.
What if I was the only person who did it? But then at the same time, I'm like, I don't know. Like, it wouldn't be that hard to make an app. Wouldn't be that hard to kind of scale it. I would just really have to figure out what the price of each generation is versus what I would charge people. But if it was nominal,
Well, at that point, you're having to consider like, who's your market? Is it people who are?
I think I know. I think I figured it out this morning.
Yeah. Who?
Literally everybody who has a treadmill who's like, fuck, I don't do anything on this treadmill. Like, that's the, like, it would be home treadmill where like you would think about like, oh, I could also do this at a gym, but you wouldn't sell it as like, get a gym membership and then do this.
Yeah.
Because here's what I do know is that people buy these treadmills and a lot of them have like things on them, programs on them, but they're all bad. And I
Right.
know it because I've gone
Yeah.
on enough hotel treadmills and tried them and they're like terrible.
Right.
So then at the higher end, you have Peloton, and Peloton is like, no, we're doing live
Right.
coaches or live coaches that are recorded so you can do VODs. And now they're in the high intensity training world, but it's like a little awkward because
Right. So, but like, I assume that there are YouTube videos of that if you wanted to do kind of a home version of a Peloton on the cheap.
what they don't do is tailor to your speed
Right.
or give you a little bit of the community feeling if everybody was doing the exact same workout for this thing. And this is the benefit of the AI world. If I'm already generating your own music or your own vocal track, your coach's vocal track,
Right.
I can plug in your schedule. You can auth your calendar. So it's like you're now just in your ears getting a very bespoke experience. That would not-
Of like your briefing.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like you can do a lot of shit in the dead time.
How much would you pay for this?
If I were paying for it?
What that was? Yeah. You tipped the ending. The ending is $0 because that's what you're paying for it.
Well, I mean, I'm building it.
Well, I know, but it's like
I mean, no, I'm paying a lot more than $0.
correct. But
I'm
but
spending
it's
hundreds of dollars in money to put it together.
correct. But also it's like I guess I don't know. Anybody else who wants it can also have it for free is the difficult thing. Like
I don't think I would make it particularly expensive. Like I think the hope would be that it would be kind of a nominal fee. It would be sub. You know, the Netflix line used to be $12.
yeah.
It would be sub $12 or in my head I was trying to figure out whether or not I could just do the one-time fee and then but I also don't want to do add-ons. I don't know. Maybe add-ons are the way to go. But like I don't know. This is the thing that like I don't know if I want to walk down this path. Because like on one hand, what does it really get me? Or also then through that looking glass, what's success? Like if I could go to Diamond Club
Right.
and say, hey, here's a fucking workout thing. You're going to be doing the same workouts that I do.
Right.
If you've ever heard me talk about it and you found it interesting, if you have a fucking treadmill or you go to a gym or you're on the road and blah, 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 blah. Like, here's the thing. It'll be 30 minutes every day You'll just keep active, and it'll make you more alert at the beginning of the morning.
Right.
It's $5 a month.
Sure.
Like, I don't know. Like, let's say I got, our natural audience is somewhere between, like, of the hardcores that like pay for everything. It's like somewhere between 1,000 and 3,000.
All right.
Like, let's say it's 500 people.
Yeah.
Not a terrible way to go if I could make it, worth my while.
This is a case for it or against it?
I'm literally just talking. The point of all this is to say that I have no idea where I would go, like whether or not it's going to be worth it to do it. Like right now, I am in the mode of I need to like it.
Right.
I need to do it enough myself that I stick with it and I like it, because whether it's going to be a thing that I want to use for me,
right,
or a thing that I create as a product, I need to like it. If I don't, and I can't solve the technical problems with it, then I will just not use it anymore.
Yeah.
So that's where I'm at. I'm not getting too far down the road of like what the product would be.
Yeah. But unplugging from Orange Theory, huh?
You seem very skeptical about it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I am very skeptical.
Okay. Why?
Well, because I mean, Orange Theory has a whole system that works, and it's all based on everything from your biofeedback to, they have DJs that curate all the list, and there's loving care into the experience of it.
They do not.
Okay. Well,
the coaches play a playlist.
that's correct.
Yeah.
But they also, as somebody who did a few months in Orange Theory, I rather enjoyed the fact that different coaches had different preferences.
Sure. Yeah.
And then they all went to different subreddits and they all traded playlists. I was there for the performance that was being given by
Sure.
a human. And that seemed to be the benefit of as Lon Makes puts it, the reason to have a cult is for the other cultists in the cult doing the cult thing. That seems to be what works for Orange Theory. Whereas the ability to reproduce everything, I am skeptical that the cultiness works away from the cult.
I don't know if that's the case. Like, I think everything that you were talking about that is unique to Orange Theory, like, I would not be looking to necessarily replicate. I do think on some level, the community of like an online, the one thing I would want to replicate is like their Reddit community. Their Reddit community is something that I do think is very interesting and special in terms of like knowing what the workout's going to be the next day, so you can mentally frame and stuff like that. Like, there are cool things there. And I would want, if it were a product, I'd want to do that.
I mean, I guess basically I'm trying to picture the USP, the unique sales proposition here is, what if Orange Theory, but you're alone? And it's like, so what if being part of the Borg, but you were unplugged? And I'm just like, I 100% believe that you will do this because you have notes about the entire Orange Theory experience. And
well, it's not that I have particular notes about what they do. I like what they do. Really, my biggest problem with Orange Theory right now is not anything to do with Orange Theory. It's that I have a baby, and like there's a timing element to it of like when I can work out and how long I can work out, and like, that might be resolved by the baby getting older and waking up later and it being less of a
how is
like
the
super
sleep groove
hands-on
happening these days?
Great. Yeah. It's just that, she's up at 6:30.
Yeah.
So it's like, for me to get a workout in, I got to wake up at 5. I got to find an Orange Theory that does a 5 o'clock class, that does the 5 o'clock class that I like. And then I have to leave the 5 o'clock class like 45 minutes into it, or 40 minutes into it, because I got to get back to shower by the time I need to be like done with everything that I'm doing by the time that the baby wakes up.
Yeah.
And then sometimes the baby wakes up earlier and there's that. So it's like, I don't know. Like, I don't think that I would be looking to compete with Orange Theory on anything other than, would you like a cheaper version?
Yeah.
Like, what I would be offering would be a cheaper version. But still, I think it would be a limited audience because it would be, I think people that would already have kind of the hardware and were maybe looking for a reason to use it again.
So does the hardware work with your phone?
What do you mean?
Well, isn't there like a pulse thing?
For Orange Theory?
Yeah. Isn't there a doodad that you wear?
For Orange Theory, yes.
Yeah.
No, I don't. I mean, that works with their app.
Right.
Yeah, I would not be looking to reverse engineer their
Right.
thing. I'm talking when I say hardware, I mean like a treadmill.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
No, but that would be interesting if you. I wonder what the doodad does. Yeah.
I feel thoroughly humbled on Bri Tank. I'm just gonna slink out the bag.
That was not the intention.
No. Message received.
Well, this is. It's like it's.
No.
Like the
Fucking
it was compelling
big
enough that I wanted to
idiot.
know. No.
Well, yeah, you wanted to know.
I was like,
punt this bullshit out the door. You're like, please, just give me enough surface area to fucking obliterate like its fucking value at all.
Well, no. I'm trying to consider
I
investing.
just knew as soon as the smirk came across your face, I knew I was cooked.
Oh no. Oh no.
It was like
no.
oh, okay. So it's this retarded.
No.
Gotcha.
No. Oh no. Oh no.
I'm out. Boom. No. Cut to my interview in the hallway. Like, I don't know. I really think it's a good idea. Brian in the after talk is like, he just doesn't. How are you gonna sell a cult without cultists? Come on. Get the fuck out of here.
I think I only saw
Mark Cuban's nodding.
God damn. Watching those
For that reason, I'm out.
watching those AI ads today just made me so nostalgic for Sora. Like, man, Sora was the best at pacing. And well, how long is it going to be till video generation gets as good as Sora was? Weeks? My God, it's an eternity.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Sea Dance is really the number one now.
Yeah.
It's just that none of those. Well, I think
they all become fistfights.
the Batman one is Sea Dance. And
Yeah.
that's probably why, because they have so many action things, and then the other ones are VO. Yeah, I didn't want to on the PX3 episode get too nerdy into the video model
Yeah.
stuff, because that's a whole nother conversation that we could go 45 minutes on. But yeah, Sora had some
This vaudeville timing where it's like the overlapping voices, everything was peppy.
Well, the Sora
and-
team left OpenAI, so they're going to go somewhere else.
Yeah,
and
we'll get that flavor again.
Yeah,
we'll
yeah.
get him back.
Bill Peebles left, which I remember when the Sora app came out. There was this whole genre of videos that were like chaining together on kids being very excited to open.
Oh,
on Christmas, and
Oh, that's right. It's
eventually
an action figure.
Eventually,
kit?
yeah, it was like it's Bill Peebles, who is one of the big influential Sora engineers. And then I was at OpenAI. We were shooting a podcast, and I got in an elevator, and Bill Peebles was in there, and it like
Took everything in your power.
You know, I try to be kind of cool as a cucumber.
Yeah.
Right? Like I don't want to. It literally, I was like Roger Rabbit when they're playing Shaving a Haircut. Like, I was just
Yeah.
like, all I want to do is just go right into his face, be like, oh my God, it's
Yeah.
Bill Peebles. And then I realized, like, then I'd have to just be the Chris Farley show. Like, remember that video?
Yeah.
And like, he might not have seen it. I don't know. He probably saw it.
G. James B's getting served the same video I am. There's a dude who is taking a public domain 3x4 black and white Hound of the Baskervilles, and he's colorizing it and widescreening it. And he's just documenting the whole thing as he goes through it. And it's fucking Ted Turner, eat your heart out.
Well, he's dead.
Yeah, that's right. Maybe he'll return back to life
'Cause he ate
before
his
I
own
put
heart
this
out.
steak in it.
Damn.
Undead Ted Turner. Got him.
Hey, Brian, what have we learned tonight?
Man, we learned that that Brian's camera just died over your shoulder, so the timing's perfect.
Oh.
We learned that it is illegal for them to search you. That's a right the AC technicians don't have.
We learned that Brian tested every game for 15 minutes.
Yeah. We learned that to both of our surprise, the iPhone came out in June of 2007.
We learned that Sora remains the GOAT.
Yeah. We learned that Brian was out on Justin's app.
Yep. And Justin learned to stop dreaming.
We learned that somewhere out there, Dan Carlin is still upset that Bri Brushwood perceives himself as square. We learned that
Brian
sign was
on
the
his
number one seller
podcast says-
nationwide. Oh shit!
I wish I'd paid Dan more, but if he wished it, then why hasn't he?
Here's a letter from Microsoft to our very own sign, congratulating him for selling the
Oh,
most
damn.
Zunes in the country.
He got hella Zunes, too.
That's amazing. Picks.
Good shit.
We got the picks. We love you guys. We'll see you next Tuesday.
Dying of fire.
Thank you very much, patrons. Patreon.com/great night.
Shine on, you crazy diamonds.
Dying of fire. We already did that one.
Yeah. It's been a great night.
Yeah. Bye. Pika sign. I zoon you. Stop dreaming. That's funny. Yeah. So, yeah, Codex. It's a thing.
Yeah, baby.
Having a MacBook. Whatever happened to I stopped dreaming. Plugged in. Oh damn. It just expanded the idea factory. I finally landed on a wish. I was like, what do people want to see videos of?
The new Spencer Pratt ad.
Oh damn. What are these blasting gas?
The Zoolander scene?
Oh,
the gasoline fight?
I never watched Zoolander. That's right.
What?
Yeah.
You've never... I just watched that on a plane. Oh my God,
Yeah.
is Zoolander good?
You know what? At the time, it got it's pretty good reviews, and so I never got around to seeing it. Like it anchored on it must be pretty good. Now it has since become a fucking cultural icon,
Yeah.
the biggest thing in the world. But
Were you a Ben Stiller show fan?
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah,
that's crazy.
yeah. That would have been what 2000.
Ben Stiller show, I think, was probably 90.
Zoolander was 2002 maybe.
No,
or
it
late
was-
90.
It was
Ben Stiller
2000
show.
It was 2001.
Oh, that's right.
Because I think it was the first movie to digitally erase, or they didn't digitally erase the towers.
Oh shit.
There is a scene where a character is attending a funeral and the towers are in the background. And that was like a controversy when it came out because it was right after 9/11.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh my God. That's a treat. Wow.
Yeah.
You have fucking Zoolander for you.
Will it be good?
Yes.
Do you think?
I just watched it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
No, it's like, it's awesome. It's still really, really, really good. If just because it's dumb characters. Dumb characters age well
Yeah.
because
Because
dumb
they
people
were
have
dumb at
always,
the
It was
time.
dumb then, it's dumb now.
Right.
And you know, it's like that era has kind of faded a little bit of like fashion, but it's like we're still in an era where people care about the Met Gala, so it's like it's not too crazy. Like we're a little bit out of like the supermodel era,
Yeah.
like it was in the 90s and the early 2000s, but it's not like super far gone from that.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm sure you have seen through parodies.
I mean, bits and pieces. Like I got served up a like real history exposed thing where it was like, did you know that Ben Stiller forgot his line, and so he just said the same thing twice, and that's why David Duchovny's reaction is so good. And then primed with that, I'm like, oh, that is very funny.
Yeah, that's a good
Also,
part of the
do you remember in Dungeons and Dragons where they meet that one paladin who's badass at everything, and he goes walking,
Yes.
and he walks over that rock? Apparently, the directors were like, they're like, just walk straight forward until we yell cut, and then they're like, don't yell cut.
Yeah.
they just wanted to see what would happen.
Yeah.
And the guy walked through it, and like a fucking pro, he just walked right over the
rock.
rock.
Yeah.
and they ended up using that.
That's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Duchovny part of Zoolander is also amazing because that was like had to be right after when X-Files ended.
Oh yeah.
And he's playing
And
a
before
kind of
Californication.
an X-Files-y kind of character with a very funny
kind of the
twist
same,
to it.
kind of the same character that Tim Robbins played in the Tenacious D movie, is what it looked like. Conspiracy nut kind of.
Yes, and there's a twist.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, the entire cast is stacked. I mean, it's like obviously Ben Stiller and what's his butt?
Will Ferrell.
Well, yeah, Will Ferrell. No, Hansel. Owen Wilson.
Yeah.
And then like Mila Jovovich.
Mila
plays,
Jovovich, yeah.
A like ugly character,
Sure.
which is funny.
Wearing glasses.
Yeah. And then even like there's like a weird DJ character that is Justin Theroux, who was eventually in what was the Damon Lindelof show where they're not in heaven?
Lost?
No, the other one. The one he did after that.
Oh, the Rapture
Yeah.
one. The Leftovers.
The Leftovers.
Man,
so Justin Theroux from The Leftovers
Yeah.
just plays this kind of like creepy DJ guy in it. But it's like everybody that was in that movie only got more famous.
Yeah. That's one of those like retroactive, like how
And there's
did
a
they
bunch
do
of
this?
cameos that I don't even want to spoil for
Okay.
you
Yeah.
because like they still would hit really, really big.
Meryl Barr says Fred Durst is in it.
That's one of the cameos
Oh.
that is really funny.
Never mind.
I'll spoil one cameo for you.
Yep.
So they are at the Fashion Awards,
Yep.
the VH1 Fashion Awards.
Okay.
And they're interviewing random celebrities on the red carpet, including then reality show host Donald Trump
Oh.
and his wife Melania.
Oh. Whatever happened to those two lovebirds?
Randomly, 5 minutes into Zoolander, Donald Trump and Melania, boom, right there in the movie.
Did you watch The Leftovers all the way to the end?
I didn't see a goddamn frame of that show.
Yeah. Carrie Coon naked at the end was pretty good.
Nice.
Like in a good emotional
She's emotionally naked. She's vulnerable.
She's physically naked.
Physically naked and emotionally naked.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we, the audience, are just watching it
Yeah.
on purpose.
Alone?
They knew, like she knew she was going to get naked and people were going to record it and other people would pay
I just
money
don't see
to
how
look
it would
at
work unless you were watching it with other people.
No.
I just don't see like how
Also,
does it
Frances
work if you're
McDermott
only work?
got naked in that van movie.
Yeah.
Her naked body, and she knew people were taking pictures, lots of pictures, 24 per second, just da, 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 da. They arrange as though she's naked, emotionally naked.
You're watching it in a crowd?
No.
I don't know if it would work though.
Pass.
I don't know.
Pass.
Oh.
Well,
And for that reason, I'm out.
yeah. All right. Bye, guys.